how's it going, everyone? WTFSexyHeadphones here. Happy Tuesdays or Wednesdays. I always have to think about the day of the week when I'm off. I don't know why. Anywho, thank you guys for your support to my last video. I was like in a really depressive state. So I appreciate you guys being so sweet and so kind and understanding and things like that, as I've been a little lackluster these days. I'm feeling a lot more energetic now, maybe because it's Halloween time and finally all the Halloween events are being released. So I'm really excited about that because it's literally like my favorite time in gaming is Halloween events. I absolutely love them. It's about as Halloweeny as I get because I'm too lazy to decorate. I don't like decorating. I like how it looks, but I don't like to do it. So there's no decorations in my house. Anyway, so I have a few ideas, and really it's just going to be focusing on Halloween, so I'm hoping to make some Halloween videos of, you know, the Overwatch event. Team Fortress is still doing Scream Fortress. I pretty much, like, never play Team Fortress anymore. You guys know how old that game is now. I pretty much never play Team Fortress anymore. Who's growling? What are you doing? What? I pretty much never play that anymore besides for Halloween because they have the best Halloween events. If you guys have played Team Fortress, you've probably played at least one of the Scream Fortress events. If you haven't, it's free to play. I recommend you guys to do so, because they've had so many different ones and there's so much charisma in them. Like, it gets me all excited. Where, while I like Overwatch and that's what I've been playing more recently, I'm so annoyed about the fact that all their shit is, like Blizzard makes mass amounts of money, their shit isn't free to play, but they never make a new event. It's the same event every fucking year, and I'm like, bruh, fucking Team Fortress has been free to play for years, and they always make new events, and they're funny, and they come out with videos specifically for those events that are funny, and they come out with items, and it's just fucking great, and I love it, and it's very community-based, and it always brings me back. And while I'm pretty much excited for skins in Overwatch, some cool Halloween-y creepy skins, it bums me out that they never fucking change the event, and it's like, what are y'all doing, god damn it? But I guess Blizzard has a lot more things to focus on. Like, I don't know, their fucking relationships with China in most recent news, but let's not go down that political shitstorm, shall we? Anyway, so as bleh, tangents. I got off on a tangent, what I do. What I'm going to try and orchestrate, if you guys haven't played, what's going on with these bangs? If you guys have not, I don't know what the fuck that's going on there. Let's just fix that. Move that to the side a little, maybe move that to the side a little. They look so stringy. Anyway. What was I trying to orchestrate? If you guys haven't played TF2, or if you do play TF2, join my Discord down below. Right, yeah, there we go. Join my Discord down below. I'm going to see about orchestrating, like a game day where we all can play Team Fortress. My friend Will actually was the one who was mentioning it to me, and I didn't think about it because I forgot. Like, well, I don't ever know how to host servers. I think he does, or he has. I've never done so, but he's mentioning trying to do like a game day where we just like host a server and have a bunch of people come play. So that would be super fucking cool. I have no idea how well that will turn out. But that would be kind of neat if we all played some Team Fortress, Scream Fortress. I think that'd be neat. So hopefully that'll be something I will try and do, or bug Will to help me do. But if that's going to happen, I'm going to announce it on Discord, and I'm going to give updates on Discord. So if you haven't joined Discord, it is down below. Feel free to join. It's been kind of quiet in there, but hey, if anything, for the announcements, it's good for whenever I do stream, which is not often anymore. I announce it on there. And then besides that, if I can hopefully orchestrate a game night where we all jump on a Team Fortress 2 server, kick it old school, play some Halloween shit, I think that'd be neat. But anyway, besides that, I plan on hopefully making maybe some Team Fortress, Scream Fortress videos, maybe some Overwatch ones, and pretty much it's just going to go back to the basics of just kind of recording like everything and trying to mix it all together and put it into a video, which I haven't done in a while. And on top of that too, like I wanted to focus on other spooky things. I have had the game Damned and Dead by Daylight for years, and I don't think I've ever played them at all. Because I remember when they're popular and I got the game and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, that sounds great. And then I forgot about it because that's what happens on Steam. You buy 1,000 games, you forget about them, and life moves on. So hopefully I will see about trying those out as well for spooky season. That is the goal. So hopefully there will be some new shit coming soon now that the Halloween events are out. That is the goal. Anyway, speaking of spooky shit, let's move on to something off topic of gaming, but on topic to spooky things. So I was on Hulu the other night watching Huluween, so they call it Huluween, where just like watching scary movies or weird movies or whatever the fuck. And it was a wild night, you guys, because whenever you search horror-style movies on streaming places like Hulu or Netflix, you tend to find some weird-ass shit. Oh my god, what? Sona, what are we... Hey! Rad, if you want that toy, take that toy and fuck off with it elsewhere. Red is literally just here. Hold on. There we go. There's a red little bone over there. And they're just having a yeah. He's just standing there. And they're just having a fucking standoff. They're just having a fucking standoff. This is what they're doing. Oh my god, is he doing something with it? Oh, in the way. I don't know where it went. Anyway. That's what my dogs are doing. So, I forgot, the first movie I watched was The Last Exorcist, which, long story short, if you guys haven't seen it, literally a sort of hokey kind of preacher guy, kind of whatever, sort of whatever. He's all like, your daughter is possessed. Oh, nope, now it's fixed. Oh, no, she's crazy. She needs psychological help. Oh, fuck, no, she actually might be possessed this time. Oh, never mind, she's just a lying whore. She slept with a boy. She has a guilty conscience. She's not possessed. And then back to, oh, shit, she's possessed again. And all I'm, like, doing watching this is, like, you are one really bad preacher, exorcist guy. You cannot tell possession from not, and it's literally, she's possessed, she's not possessed, she's possessed, she's not possessed, she's possessed, she's not possessed, and the whole time I'm like, oh, okay, so, I mean, I'm like, that's a different change, like, they make you think possession is going on, and instead of actually being so, they decide to make it something else. I'm like, that's cool, and then it went back to her being possessed or whatever, and I'm just like, alright, like, it just, can we make up our minds here? So that was movie number 1. Movie number 2 is called Pure. These were all on Hulu, if you guys want to see them. Movie number 2 was called Pure, which was about a bunch... I was really expecting this to go, like, softcore porn route. It didn't. I was kind of disappointed. But it's called Pure, and it's about a bunch of, like, teenage girls who are forced to go to a purity camp by their fathers. I was expecting it to get really weird. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, sure, let's roll with this. Expect to go to a purity camp by their fathers. Because they're weird that way, you know, like, you gotta be, the guy literally, the fucking preacher literally compared women to gum. He's like, see this piece of gum? It's delicious. It's all fresh and delicious. Nom nom nom. And then he like pulls it out and he's like, this is what used women are like. They're like chewed gum. Do you want, and he's like asking this girl next to him, like, would you want a piece of chewed gum? And she's like, no. And he's like, exactly. Neither does your husband's. So don't be chewed gum. So he's literally comparing these girls to pretty much their sex life as like whether they're a fresh piece of gum or not, and pretty much saying you're used up whore, you nasty chewed gum if you have sex before marriage. Can't tell if you can hear my dogs, but they're just making a lot of noise. And honestly, it was kind of rather sad. Like, the movie was kind of rather sad because these girls were kind of more brainwashed, to the sense, like, there's this one girl, her dad was the main preacher guy, and she's pledged herself to him for fucking 10 years of being pure and stuff like that, and, you know, she kissed a boy and was, like, bawling because she's like, oh my god, I'm used and no one's gonna want me, I'm garbage, no one wants garbage. I was like, that's kind of really rather sad. I'm like, I feel bad because these poor girls just feel like trash for having normal desires and shit like that. I'm like, this is kind of rather sad. One of the chicks, actually, I won't give you spoilers. I mean, it's not a great movie, you guys, so I don't really know if any of you care to watch it. But nevertheless, it kind of ended up being sad, and I was like, well, I'm just kind of bummed out now. And especially because the preacher hired, like, cute teenage boys to seduce these girls to see if they'll pass the test or not. So pretty much these guys are running around trying to fuck these girls doing these purity pledges. But, oh no, they're totally fine because they're a man and they got a penis. But if you a chick, fuck you for sleeping with a man, but oh, it's fine that they go plowing everyone's daughters, but, you know, whatever. So it was kind of actually a rather annoying movie. I was like, well, this kind of sucks. It gets good towards the end, I guess. But it didn't go as creepy as I thought it would. I was expecting bad touch daddies or preachers and things like that. It didn't actually go that route, but I assumed it would, or I assumed they'd all rebel in some kind of orgy and just have an orgy in the woods, because, you know, that's what people do when they go to purity camp, right? Anyway, and then the fucking last one, the weirdest of them all, you guys. If you want just a trip, fucking watch this movie if you have not seen it yet. The last one was called Mother, with an exclamation mark, and it's Jennifer Lawrence. Most of you guys probably know Jennifer Lawrence from The Hunger Games, or potentially The Great Fappening when her nudes were released some odd years back. Either way, most of you guys probably know Jennifer Lawrence from one of those two events, I would like to say. So she's in that movie, and that's why I decided to watch that movie, because I'm like, oh, J-Law, like, she's fucking cool as shit, and she's really pretty, and I like her. So she was in that movie, and I just can't, if you want to be tripped the fuck out without drugs, fucking watch that movie. And it's stress-inducing, it's like anxiety-inducing, it's like makes you feel claustrophobic, because to give you just a brief, and this is pretty much in the description, her and her husband have a house, and these kind of uninvited guests come over, and they kind of just take over. Like, they don't listen to her whatsoever, and they're kind of like being really shitty guests, and it gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse. Give me that nose. Boop. And it gets worse. And it's like, I'm just watching this like, I'm so stressed for this lady right now, because she has all these people who keep showing up to her house that were from these initial one guest, and they don't listen, and they're kind of just being really obnoxious, going into places that they shouldn't be going, leaving a mess, and I'm just like, this is so fucking, and her husband doesn't back her up, so I'm like, this is really fucking stressful. I'm like, I'm so irritated right now that I feel like if I was in her shoes, I'd just burn my house down to get everyone the fuck out of it. So that's how it starts. So it's really frustrating, and then it gets fucking crazy. It gets batshit fucking crazy. I was messaging Wyatt last night while watching this video. I was up to like 3 in the morning, like, holy fucking hell, this just happened. Oh my god, this just happened. Like, it's fucking weird. It's really fucking weird. If you want to feel like you're on drugs without being on drugs and you just can't understand life, watch this fucking movie called Mother. It's a goddamn trip, but I recommend maybe having a drink or two to make it all better. I don't fucking know. Maybe have a drink or two. That movie was fucking wild. It was, I don't even know. I can't even, on a scale from 1 to even, I couldn't. I just straight up couldn't. So if you want to be fucking tripped the hell out, watch this movie Mother on Hulu with Jennifer Lawrence. If you need incentive, there's boobs in there. You get to see some boobs that might help things along. But it's a wild ride. It's a really wild ride. Anyway, I'm done on my tangents. That's all. That's all I'm going to be on about. Discord down below. Oh, look at a little pinky action. Discord down below. I will try to orchestrate a Team Fortress party. And then I'll hopefully get some other Halloween-y kind of videos out. Butt smacks. Rad likes butt smacks. And yeah, if you really want to be tripped out and watch some weird-ass movies, Pure wasn't a bad movie. It was alright. I just kind of more felt bad for the chicks with their creepy-ass controlling fucking dads with their purity issues and shit. But if you really want to feel fucked up in the fucking mind or whatever, just go watch fucking Mother. Just skip all of those and go straight to that. That was, I still don't fucking feel right. Anyway, you guys have a happy rest of the Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I will see you in the usual Let's Plays, and hopefully I'll start doing some gameplay shit today on some Halloween stuff and get that to you guys soonish. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, bye! Feel my power!